Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Barill and I am honored and excited to be taking on the role of Director of Education as we move into this new decade of learning and living in faith. I think that I'd like to start first with a message to our students because that's why we are here. That is why we exist. And I think I actually want them to know that it is their message that is more important than mine. I have the tremendous pleasure of being able to interact with amazing students who are in our programs, who are in our schools, who are on our student senate, our own student trustees, and they have a voice. Our young people today are inspiring. And so my message to them is don't lose that voice. Continue to speak up for what matters to you in this world, because you are never too young to make a difference. For the staff, I know that I'm surrounded by a community of individuals who work throughout our board, in our schools, in our board offices, in our transportation departments, in our parishes, who want this endeavor that we are all engaged in to succeed, and they come to work every day and give their best. And I am very thankful to everyone who contributes to our Catholic education system and makes it what it is today. I think when I reflect on my own story of how I got to this place at this time, the thing that comes to mind is my formation, going back as far as being a child and being a student. I think about my own parents. Both my father and my mother were Catholic educators who went on to be Catholic principals. My father's favorite saying that I grew up with was that kids have to know that you care before that they care what you know, and I have carried that with me throughout my career. There I also think about my teachers. I was a student at St. Christopher's in elementary school and at Monsignor Paul Dwyer, where I graduated from, and I can name off the teachers that had tremendous impact on me, mostly because they believed in me and they communicated that to me. They got to know me, and they found the things that I was good at, and they encouraged me, and sometimes they even challenged me to be better than I was, and that really inspired me to want to put my best foot forward in anything that I ever took on. And lastly, I guess I would also say that our clergy played a huge part in my own life. I particularly think of Father Don McClellan. Father Don was a big, loud man with a booming voice and a heart for children, and he really, I think, had a tremendous impact on my whole peer group. And so all of those things, my family, my teachers, the clergy that I interacted in, and also parts of the broader community really formed who I am and gave me a strong desire to want to give back to this community. One of the things that inspires me every day is thinking back on my story and on all of the people that contributed to my formation as a person, who supported me when I needed support, who encouraged me when I needed encouragement, and who challenged me to be my best. I would ask that each one of you thinks about your own stories and reflect on why and how you were called to serve, because I think if we know our stories and we reflect on those stories, that they inspire us to give our best at all times.